welcome to Sing Me a Story from Chautauqua Institution. My name is Deborah Sunya Moore, and I am here with my daughters, Lydia and Eve. Well, we figured that we are not the only ones sitting home needing some really fun things to do. So we thought we would share with you some of our favorite stories. And as you may know by now, the way we like to tell stories is we actually like to sing them. And I'm not a great singer, I have to admit that. I'm actually a drummer. So I'm asking all of you at home to help us sing this story. Now, this story is one of my favorite series. This is called The Pout-Pout Fish Goes to School. And there are a lot of Pout-Pout fish out there. Well, there are also a lot of Pout-Pout people out there, but we're going to see what we all have to say about this. This book is by Deborah Diesen, and the pictures are by Hanna. So take a look at this poor Pout-Pout fish. How do you think the Pout-Pout fish is feeling right now? Girls, what do you think?
Sad. Nervous, maybe.
Nervous? What's another word for how the fish might be feeling?
Glum.
Glum.
Pouty.
Pouty.
Blue.
Maybe a little blue.
He is blue.
I love that point. So this fish is blue, and the fish is also feeling a little blue. When you feel blue, you feel a little down in the dumps, a little low. And when you went to school for the very first day, maybe you felt a little down, maybe a little nervous, maybe you just felt really excited. Well, let's see how this fish feels. But for us to do this story, we need to sing the story, of course, and I'm going to teach you something special. I'm going to teach you something called a chorus. Can you say that? Chorus. Exactly. So in a lot of popular songs, we have a verse and we have a chorus. The verse is the part of the story that keeps the story going. In any popular song, you'll have verse 1, verse 2, verse 3, and those things are actually the story. Now, in popular songs, you also have a chorus. The chorus is the thing that comes back over and over and over again. And my girls know the chorus is often the only part of the song that I know. So, for instance, if you had 3 verses, it would not be a very good story if verse 1 was this: once upon a time, there was a blue octopus that loved spaghetti. And verse number 2 was, once upon a time, there was a blue octopus that loved spaghetti. And verse number 3 was, once upon a time, there was a blue octopus that loved spaghetti. Does that make a good story? No. All of the verses have to be different for us to have a good story. But the chorus is always the same. So I'm going to teach you the chorus. It looks and sounds like this. This is our first chorus. From there, it probably just looks like a couple letters, and those letters are B-L-U-B. They spell blub. And this chorus goes like this. Trouble 1, I'm not smart. Trouble 2, I'll never get it. Trouble 3, I don't belong. Trouble 4, I should forget it. So I'm going to do it again, and as you catch on, I hope you can do it with me. We are pretending to be that Pout-Pout fish. Trouble 1, I'm not smart. Trouble 2, I'll never get it. Trouble 3, I don't belong. Trouble 4, I should forget it. Let's practice it one more time. It's a little depressing. Can you do it one more time?
We can do it one more time.
We can do it. We have each other. Okay, here we go. Trouble 1, I'm not smart. Trouble 2, I'll never get it. Trouble 3, I don't belong. Trouble 4, I should forget it. That's right. And on number 4, you can really let it all out and just say, I should forget it, because we've all felt that way before. I know I have. Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are going to let all of our troubles out on the Pout-Pout chorus. Now, How do you know when it's your turn? I'll tell you. Every time it's getting about your turn to do the chorus, I am going to say, so he flub, flub, frowned, making blub, blub, bubbles. Then he plopped down his pencil and he counted off his troubles. Trouble 1, I'm not smart. Trouble 2, I never get it. Trouble 3, I don't belong. Trouble 4, I should forget it. That's right. So be listening for he flub, flub, frowned, making blub, blub, bubbles. And he plopped down his pencil and he counted off his troubles. And you will be ready to go. Okay, I think we're almost ready. We need to keep a steady beat through this book. Now, if you've joined us for any other Sing Me a Stories, you know all about steady beat. You're just going to take your hands and keep that steady beat right on your lap, like this. Steady beat, steady beat, steady beat, and stop. All right, so you have 3 jobs to help us sing this story. Your first job is to keep a steady beat. Yes. Your second job is you need to be ready to sing the chorus. Right. And this chorus is about trouble 1. I'm not smart. Now, your third job is I want you to look and listen for what happens in this story. What happens in those verses? Where does the Pout-Pout fish go? Are we ready? Are we ready?
We're ready.
All right, I'm ready too. The Pout-Pout fish goes to school. Let's start with a nice, slow, steady beat, steady beat. A long time ago, when Mr. Fish was very small, he headed off to school for the first time of all. With a smooch from his parents and excited for his day, Mr. Fish rushed in. Then he lost his way. The big fish all around him knew exactly where to go, finding lockers, finding classes in a fast, smart flow. Mr. Fish, left behind with his grin sinking thin, finally stopped at a doorway and he shyly looked in. The class was doing writing and most everybody knew it, so he tried to print his name, but he just couldn't do it. So he flub, flub, frowned, making blub, blub, bubbles, and he plopped down his pencil and he counted off his troubles. Trouble 1, I'm not smart. Trouble 2, I'll never get it. Trouble 3, I don't belong. Trouble 4, I should forget it. Steady. He floated with a frown down the long corridor. Then he sneak peeked to look through another room door. The class was drawing shapes and most everybody knew it. So he tried to make a rhombus, but he just couldn't do it. So he flub, flub, frowned, making blub, blub, bubbles. Then he plopped down his pencil and he counted off his troubles. Trouble 1, I'm not smart. Trouble 2, I'll never get it. Trouble 3, I don't belong. Trouble 4, I should forget it. Steady. He drifted down the hallway with a doubt face, till he spied another doorway. Maybe this was his place. The class was doing math and most everybody knew it. So he tried long division, but he just couldn't do it. So he flub, flub, frowned, making blub, blub, bubbles. Then he plopped down his pencil and he counted off his troubles. Trouble 1, I'm not smart. Trouble 2, I'll never get it. Trouble 3, I don't belong. Trouble 4, I should forget it. Steady beat, steady He rushed toward the exit. That's enough, I say. School is way too tough, and I'm not going to stay. Then a soft, kind voice said, don't you fret. You don't have to know things that you haven't learned yet. Your classroom awaits. I'm your teacher, Miss Hewitt. I am here to help you learn, and I know that you can do it. You're a fish who is smart. With practice, you will get it. Young fish, you belong. Don't you ever forget it. The student and the teacher swam a splish, splash, swish to a door with a sign marked brand new fish. Miss Hewitt said, good morning. I'm excited you're all here. Together we will have a spectacular year. Fact 1, you are smart. Fact 2, you can get it. Fact 3, you belong. Fact 4, don't forget it. We better try that. Are we ready for something new? Let's start with our facts. A fact is something that's true. Are we ready? Fact 1, we are smart. Fact 2, we can get it. Fact 3, we belong. Fact 4, don't forget it. Let's try it one more time. Here we go. Fact 1, we are smart. Fact 2, we can get it. Fact 3, we belong. And fact 4, don't forget it. Steady beat, steady beat. The class got to work and Miss Hewitt helped them through it. They listened, then they tried, and everyone could do it. Mr. Fish gave a grin. Goodbye, blub bubbles. No more doubt, doubt, worry. No more flub, flub troubles. He swam with his class, Miss Hewitt by his side, as the students and their teachers said with confidence and pride, ready to go?
Fact 1,
We are smart. Fact 2, we can get it. Fact 3, we belong. Fact 4, don't forget it. I love this story. So take a look at this picture. We have all the little fish, all the little sea creatures, and they're having their class picture taken. Guess what? There's another picture. It says, we won't forget it. And it's a guppy reunion. Get it? Instead of kindergarten, it's kinder guppy. I think that's so cute. And there they are. They're all looking at their class picture there. So, for your family pause, you can talk about what character changed the most in this story. Well, girls, who was it?
the Pout-Pout fish.
The Pout-Pout fish. So can either of you describe, and can you describe at home, how did the Pout-Pout fish change? Eve, how did the Pout-Pout fish change?
First, he was sad because he didn't do things. He couldn't do things that he hadn't learned yet.
Right?
But then his teacher came and helped him, and she taught them to do it.
Oh, that's a great point. So Eve said at first the fish was sad because he couldn't do things. And in fact, he was probably pretty discouraged, right? Because he went into a class where they were doing long division and they were trying to draw a rhombus and it wasn't his right class. Do you remember what the classroom was called that he was supposed to be in?
New fish.
Brand new fish. I thought that was so cute. So you said that someone helped him. Who was that?
Miss Hewitt, his
Miss
teacher.
Hewitt, his teacher. So for the closing question that you can talk about with your family, can you think of a time when somebody helped you? I bet you can. And I bet you can think of someone that you can help. Thank you for singing a story with us. Bye.